Hello, my name is Gala Porras-Kim and I'm an artist, and we're here at Frieze Masters, and I'll show you some of my favorite works. I make a lot of works about how historical material has been intervened on by contemporary people and how maybe that material is made through the relationships it has with people throughout time. And so to be able to see so many different types of works together really helps to have these questions of authorship, like who will make this object into an artwork that wasn't an artwork before, or what type of different context was this material used in before it became an artwork, before we saw it here. In this case, we're looking at a pair of Egyptian glass-inlaid inlays, and they probably were originally inlaid into some other type of mask or helmet. But what was interesting to me is that they're kind of separated from the mask already, and so they have this very eerie quality. Like, I think that it probably had an original function that was supposed to be like visions of afterlife or something, but now that it's separate, it's still probably doing the same thing. And so that the fair itself might be part of its vision is kind of really funny. Here we have a Samsian meteorite slice. What was interesting to me was that it was a question of authorship, like who made this object, because it's attributed to nature 4.5 billion years before present, and so that it came from outer space and then it landed on Earth, and then it was named by the location in Russia in which it arrived, and then someone sliced it to be able to see the interior structure, and someone decided what is the bottom of this particular work and mounted it this way. Many choices have been made. And so it's interesting to see around the fair all of these kind of natural materials that are not necessarily authored. This is Cildo Meireles Insertions into Ideological Circuits. Cildo Meireles is a very important conceptual artist from Latin America. This is a Coca-Cola bottle that he bought, and then he inserted messages into it and then sent them out into their circulation. And so once in a while, I wondered if people would just find them and still have them at home, or if they weren't able to actually recognize the artwork itself, would it just go into the trash again, or all of the different systems in which the bottle could exist. I've seen actually 3 different messages. This one says "Yankees go home." What I loved about this project was that I actually saw it when I was in high school, and then it was one of the first times in which I thought that the artworks could be kind of not in the work themselves, but could exist in this independent circuit of information. This is a feather tunic. It's Nazca and it's 100 BC. And what was interesting to me was that it was actually a tunic at one point that somebody wore, and now it's been flattened to be an artwork. It was the outfit of a bird even before that. Had this multiple layers of relationships that the material has had with different bodies. And so this Nazca tunic is also to me like a kind of natural history display, because it also kind of shows what birds look like in 100 BC. Was kind of like a time travel type of work, so that the object has been outfit of the bird, and then outfit of a person, and then outfit of a house. Interesting layering. This is the presentation of Samia Halaby. This presentation is part of the studio section, and so they're showing different parts of how this work came to be, from bits in the studio to inspo works from before, and then contemporary works. And when I saw this painting, it really makes me feel like I'm standing in a field and the wind itself is moving and moving. And so what I liked about the presentation was that through different sections of time, you can see the movement not only in a digital form but also in a flat painting form, and how the painting could make these effects of motion. Going through the fair definitely is different than going through a museum, because it kind of feels more immediate, like we're going to see these objects together now, but if I come tomorrow it will be different.